the day the king asked for the impossible. There once was a king known not for his wealth or his armies, but for his quiet devotion to God. Every morning before the sun rose, he would kneel in the palace courtyard, close his eyes and speak to the Lord as though speaking to an old friend. One cool morning, as the first light of dawn touched the city walls, something extraordinary happened. The air shimmered, and a brilliant glow surrounded him. Then, before his very eyes, the Lord appeared. "My servant," God said gently, "your faith has pleased me. Ask for whatever you desire, and it shall be granted." The king bowed low. "My Lord, you have given me more than I could ever ask. Peace in my land, health for my people, joy in my home. But there is one thing. As you have blessed me with your presence, bless my people as well. Let them see you, just once, with their own eyes." God's voice was tender, yet firm. "My child, no human can look upon my full glory and live." The king's heart sank. But then he fell to his knees and pleaded, "Lord, if it is your will, find a way. I ask for nothing else." There was a long pause, and then the Lord said, "Very well. At sunrise tomorrow, bring your people to the highest peak beyond the city. Tell them to come with open hearts." And with a flash of light, the vision was gone. That day, the king went through the streets, calling to every man, woman, and child, "Tomorrow we will climb the mountain to meet the Lord." Excitement swept through the kingdom. Some believed with all their hearts. Others were doubtful, whispering that the king's mind had finally wandered into dreams. When morning came, the people gathered, thousands of them, carrying water, food, and a quiet sense of anticipation. The climb was long and tiring. The air grew thin and the wind cold. Some complained and turned back, but those who pressed on finally reached the summit, where the king stood waiting. They looked around. There was nothing. No bright light, no voice from the clouds. A murmur of disappointment spread through the crowd. But then the king raised his hand. "Wait," he said. "Close your eyes. Listen." And in the stillness, they heard it. Birds singing in the valley below, the wind rushing through the trees, the sound of their own hearts beating. In that moment, the mountain seemed wrapped in peace. The king smiled. This is the presence of God. He is not always seen with the eyes, but he can be known here. He placed his hand over his heart. And here, he spread his arms toward the vast, glowing sky. The people stood in silence, tears on their cheeks, realizing they had met the Lord that day after all, just not in the way they had imagined.